What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today, and we have to talk about this IGN article that they released over this weekend, which is getting a lot of controversy. So much so that they had to shut the comment section down because how much they was getting roasted. So apparently, IGN had the genius idea to say, "Hey, Resident Evil 5 simply can't be remade, at least not to the standards of Capcom's best work." So the answer is not to remake, but to rewrite. Now, if you're wondering, like, hey, why do they think this game needs to be rewritten but not be remade? It's because Resident Evil 5 takes place in Africa. And apparently, they think people can't handle playing a game where you shoot African zombies, I guess. I don't know. It's just so ridiculous. Like I said before, with this whole culture war thing, people want to say the people who are super woke are the most toxic. People want to say that people are anti-woke the most toxic, but they are two sides of the same coin. Both these sides of people are both equally annoying. I don't think the people who they're trying to cater to, the black audience, really cares that you play a game in Africa. You're shooting African zombies like we played the Resident Evil 4, where you shot zombies from Spain, or in America you shot American zombies. I don't think nobody really cares, but they really want this to be a thing. So I read the article and kind of got to the gist of what they're referring to, like why do they have an issue with this. And it was, let me see, where was it up? Here we go. But all of this doesn't account for Resident Evil 5's most notorious problem, racism. Now, I played Resident Evil 5. I don't remember seeing anything racist in that game. No type of racist depictions or anything like that. I was like, but they want to make it be something that's not. I was like, this is just ridiculous. You're in the setting is in Africa. You fight against African zombies. They mutate just like they did in every other Resident Evil game. So I don't see what the big deal is. Set in a fictional West African country, Resident Evil 5 primary antagonists are black people. Yes, technically it's the Ouroboros virus the protagonist Chris Redfield is fighting, but the parasite's host is depicted as a nation of mobs and criminals who are violent even before the infection. You played against primitive people in Resident Evil 4 as well, so it's like, I don't get it. If primitive just means like poor people, you play against like poor people in Resident Evil 4 who got infected with the virus, so they trying too hard to make this a thing, that people should be offended about this. But I was like, no. People who are racist are going to be racist no matter what you do with the game, regardless. So, if people want to make that agenda to play a game to shoot black people, then hey, they're going to be racist regardless. But the average person who's playing a game is going to be like, hey, this is a fun Resident Evil game that has a different setting from 4. So, we've seen the trend of how since they started Resident Evil 2 and onward, 2 was a success. They did 3, that was a success. They did 4, that was a success. So they're gonna keep doing these remakes. 5 was the next one they're gonna do. So I don't agree with this statement from IGN. I think they're just fine to remake this game. I look forward to playing this game. And let's not forget, since we're looking at the picture right here, that one of the co-characters is a black woman named Shiva Alamar. And it's like there was literally nothing racist in this game. I can't I'm trying to honestly remember, was there anything that racist in this game? There wasn't anything racist in this game, so I don't know. I think people are trying to virtue signal way too hard, way too much for mostly black people who don't care anyway. I was like, you're trying to speak up for black people. We don't care. We don't care regardless. So this is just hilarious. This sums up IGN's article. That's racist. Why is the black guy the villain? That is also racist. Why does the black guy have to get shot? That is racist. Why is only black people killing each other? That is racist. Why are there no black people in this movie? Yeah, I don't think a lot of people focus way too much on race, especially in this country. Race is a big factor for a lot of things, apparently, but nobody cares. The average person playing this game doesn't care. If you're so sure about that, how about you turn the comments on IGN? You're scared, yeah. Each time they turn the comments off, it's always because they posted some BS. They got a lot of backlash for posting some BS. Drop this ridiculous news and turn off comments. LO IGN Classic. Folks are wild for thinking Resident Evil 5 was racist because you're fighting black zombies. Like, bro, Wesker didn't drop bioweapons in Africa because he hated colored people. That MFer just had a guy complex and just got tired of Raccoon City. The guy just wanted a change of scenery. Then I believe you even go to in Resident Evil 6. You go to different locations. So I believe you even in like Asia at one point in Resident Evil 6. So they're gonna redo that one too. Like, like what are we doing here? Oh man. TJ Storm, who worked on Resident Evil 5, said it the best. This aged very well. What did he say? Let me see.
It's in Africa. It's been in Antarctica. It's been, I think, in Spain. It's been in the Midwest. It wasn't racist then. Why should it be racist now? It's in Africa.
Exactly. So I
Fun
agree.
with the game. Play the game.
I agree. That's perfectly stated right there. It's like, I don't understand this is racist. It's been in all these different locations. I don't see what the big deal is now. Says some crazy stuff. Turns off the comments. Does not elaborate. The comments being turned off. It's afraid. Now, obviously, I think this is just clearly for engagement numbers for IGN. So we could talk about IGN. I think this is all this is for because this is so ridiculous. Like, please show me the black person who was offended by this game taking place in Africa. Show me one. Don't be a cockroach on locking replies. Shiva and African BSAA exists in the story, and you can see infected tourists in the game too, so you don't exclusively put down affected African folks. IGN locking comments nor the echo chamber full of fart opinions would have been obliterated. Community noted. Oh, shut up, IGN. Resident Evil 5 is not racist, and it seems you love lying off your butt and don't even know how to score anything. How about we go back into a corner and play with your fingers like you always do? Yo, and the crazy thing about this, if they do remake this game, this game is probably going to be as successful, if not more successful, than Resident Evil 4 Remake. Because this was a very popular one when this game released. Resident Evil 5 is probably my second favorite after Resident Evil 4, to be honest. So I think this game was going to do very well. Let's see. So how long before you join Vice and the Deadspin hacks on the unemployment line? They call them some clowns. And then again, we haven't heard any backlash from IGN in a while, so I guess this is just like their monthly dosage of just getting roasted by the internet at this point. Anytime I see IGN post an opinion piece, just to look at disgust. Turn those comments back on. This is hands down the worst game article I've ever read. They should just delete it. IGN reaches the conclusion that Resident Evil 5 cannot be remade because it's racist. There you go so far as to say that perhaps it should have a black playable protagonist. Like she didn't exist. This is a long little rant right here. But yeah, people are just like annoyed at this point. Like, what are you talking about saying this game is racist? If you think Resident Evil 5 is racist, then you're the racist. Oh man. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. Why am I not surprised? y'all just be virtue signaling way too much at this point. Like, you don't have to virtue signal this hard. Like, when it's actual like issues that comes to racism, then actually speak out. But this is just like a clown. This is just like a clown show at this point. Like, there's nothing racist about this video game. You're trying to make it be something else it's not when it's never was. So I'm doubting these people who actually say the game is racist legit even play the game to begin with, because I don't say anybody who played this game could say, hey, this game was racist. Like, no. These are people who haven't played this game, probably don't play games for real, just have a journalist degree, and they just want to say, hey, this is racist because it takes place in Africa, when it doesn't make any sense because the other games take place in different locations as well, which is just dumb. So I don't know. I'm kind of done with this topic. IGN is getting roasted, as they should, because this is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And when this game does release, I'm gonna buy the game day one because I love the original one. So, IGN, just stop with these ridiculous opinion pieces. Just report on the news at this point. But I am gonna include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Do you agree with IGN? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.